What's up guys, Torbo here for another Star Wars The Last Jedi review. Today we're taking a look at the Wave 1 2-packs from the 3 3/4 inch scale line from Hasbro. We have got the Fett Man and Han Solo in a 2-pack. These are again Force Link items. I don't have the Force Link thing, so we're not going to do that. But they are in kind of the current standard 2-pack box with the new Last Jedi theme on it. We've got some artwork on the top. The back is just kind of a cross-sell for Force Link. Nothing about the actual characters themselves, which I still think is a bit of a bummer. And then we've got REY and a Praetorian Guard. This is not the guard that comes with the BB-8 playset. They are different. Same kind of thing. We've got some artwork on the top and there's nothing on the back. So let's pull these out and take a look. All right, so we're going to start with the Guard REY 2-pack. And I'm surprisingly pretty okay with these figures. They are, of course, 5 points of articulation figures. Some of them in the line have a little bit more. We saw with Yoda that he had more than 5 points of articulation, but these are straight 5 POA, so nothing too crazy here. They've got movable arms, rotating head, and then moving legs. That's pretty much all you're going to get out of both of them. Now, we're going to look at the Guard first because he's cooler and he's easier to talk about because there's not really a lot going on here. He is pretty much cast in various shades of red. This is a different kind of red than the plate armor that he's got, and it's also supposed to mimic robes, so it's also got a little texture. You can hear that. But then he looks really cool. He's got that same kind of scale armor that we've seen. This one is a different figure that comes with the BB-8 set, and it's also different from the one that is in the Walmart series, the super articulated one. I think that's the same as the BB-8 playset, just with more points of articulation and detail. I'll show him alongside him later on. But he's got that different kind of helmet with kind of the flat top on it, which I think is pretty cool. So far I like all of the designs for these guys. There's just not a lot here, but he looks cool. He's very stable because of his base. You can see on the inside he does have painted black legs, but of course, you're not ever going to have him do that, are you? And then he's got his Force Link icon down there at the bottom, so he can make some noises or something. And then he's got his weapon here, which is a double-sided blade, and it's just red with some silver accents on it, but it does separate, so you can have him kind of dual wield. Yeah, so you can have him just do something like this, well, maybe turn the other one around, but have him dual wield the blades so that he's got two weapons instead of one. And I know we've seen him like this in some promo shots so far. So pretty cool figure, just not much to talk about. Really no paint on him except for what's in the legs, and then they've all got that little square on their chest right there. So let's pull him aside and we'll take a look at REY now. So we've got REY here, and she comes with a handful of accessories. We've got her staff, which we've seen a handful of times now. We've got the blaster that Han gives her, which does fit in her holster, and of course this sits on her shoulder, and it sits very well. And then she has the Skywalker family saber there with some good paint apps, nice translucent blade. Very happy with that. The likeness on this face is actually really nice. It's not going to blow your mind or anything. It's a 3 3/4 inch scale, but if pressed, I could say, yeah, that's pretty close to Daisy Ridley. It's not bad for what we've got working with here. And there's a lot of paint on her too. She's obviously got varying shades of black and brown and gray, some kind of dark blue on the belt there, and then she's got browns in her hair. Pretty cool. There's a lot going on here. She's got this kind of floppy plastic for what would be soft goods otherwise, which I'm okay with. I don't need soft goods on this figure. And I think she looks pretty good. Very stable as well. You're not going to get her in any dynamic poses because of the limited articulation. But she's kind of a solid 5 POA figure. Now, unfortunately, and I don't know what they're doing with this, they decided to include some of this kind of garbage again with these 2-packs. I don't think any other figures come with them except the 2-pack stuff, but REY has this thing. I can't wait to see her put this thing on in The Last Jedi and blast some stormtroopers. We know that's going to happen, so this thing is just beyond goofy. I wish they would stop. There's no telling that this probably increased the price on this, to get it to that $15 price point, which is, I don't know, it's kind of stupid. This makes its own sounds. I don't have the Force Link thing. I'm not going to put it on her right now because this thing might as well not exist. It's going somewhere to never see the light of day again. All right, next up we've got Boba Fett and Han Solo, and we've got Han in kind of his Bespin fatigues here, and he's got Same standard articulation that we expect for this line. Ball jointed head. He doesn't have much rocker motion, but he can go side to side, arm swivel, leg swivel. Gun can be placed in the holster. Sculpt is okay. The body's all right. The face isn't all that great. He looks a little run down, kind of downtrodden. I'm not sure he's. It looks like, honestly, it kind of looks like he had a bit of a stroke, I think. So much that he's knocking Boba Fett over there. But the rest of him is pretty good. The jacket looks nice, and the undershirt looks good. Belt looks nice, and the holster looks good. There is a decent amount of paint on him. We've got the stripe running down. We got different shades of black on the pants and the boots. We got the browns. We got some flush tones for the hands. The face paint is on there. It's straight, but I think something's kind of wonky about that sculpt in general. And then we got some metallic paint on the belt. So he's all right. He's just not. He's not going to blow you away. That face is really not doing it for me overall. Now, as far as Boba Fett goes, this is actually a pretty solid Boba Fett. I do have a problem, though, and I'm not sure if it's mine or what. My legs are not straight at all. They're janky here. He kind of stands funny. I'm not sure if he's supposed to stand that way or not, but it's not so much of a big deal. I've had him posed up pretty decently up till now. But yeah, kind of weird. He holds his guns kind of funny too. His hands are kind of turned inwards, especially the left, so he holds it down at an angle, and that's not normal. But he does come with his pistol. He comes with his shotgun as well, which he also holds kind of funny. I mean, you can't expect him to hold them perfectly at this scale, but it's not a huge deal for me. This feet-leg thing is more of my issue. He can put his pistol in the holster. We, of course, have got the jetpack on the back. He has a ton of paint on him in terms of just little details. We got, like, the canisters are metallic. We've got metallic wear and tear on the chest plate. We've got the insignia, the Jaster's friel on his chest there. We've got the lariat down there. We've got some yellow. We've got more metallic silver, reds. We've got the Mandalorian Death's Head there. So everything is painted, and it's pretty good too. The head sculpt is really nice too. I'm very, very happy with that helmet. I think it looks really cool. And he does come with something else. Like I said, that Rey came with that goofy, stupid cannon thing. Boba Fett here has something kind of goofy as well, but honestly, it's so cool. I'm gonna put it on him just because. So while Rey has this goofy thing, Boba Fett has this awesome, humongous, mega flamethrower backpack. I'm not so sure that Han would have escaped if he had this in Return of the Jedi. He's just got dueling. They're different too. Dueling flamethrowers, so they are sculpted differently. The cannon's on the top on the right hand, and it's on the center of the top of the wrist on the left hand. The flame effects are pretty cool. They're also different. This one has a hole in it, you can see over here, and this one doesn't. So these are unique flame effects too, and they're pretty cool. Nice translucent fade from yellow to orange. Could use stuff like this in Marvel Legends. So, I mean, as goofy as this is, I don't know, he's probably going to stay in this thing just because of how ridiculously cool it turned out to be. So overall, these four figures are pretty decent for the most part. The Han is the only real downside for me. The Guard is probably my favorite, and then Boba, and then Rey. But Rey is still really good. I think the jetpack or the flamethrower pack on Boba is just too goofy to not like. And that Guard, I really like the design on that thing. So can't really go wrong there until we find out that they do absolutely nothing in the movie, and then I can change my opinion. But for now, I'm hoping that they're as cool as they look. So that is going to do it for this look at the Last Jedi Wave 1 3 3/4 inch 2-packs from Hasbro. Let me know down below what you guys think about these. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that whole deal. And until next time.